Washington County Sheriff Mark Warden made a goal during his campaign to organize community crime watch meetings to help the surrounding communities with any issues that the community may have. Warden says one of the goals with these meetings is to help bring crime statistics into the selected community and to see what officers see during crime reports or any calls for emergency services. So far, Warden has been in Newport, New Matamoros, and just last week, Reno for these kinds of meetings. Warden adds he wants the community and the Sheriff's Department to be cooperative with each other.
Why not work together as a community? It worked in the past. 30 plus years ago, I worked hand in hand with crime watch programs that actually solve crimes. So I want citizens to take away is if you've got a sheriff's office who's wanting to work hand in hand with you and solve problems in your neighborhood. But doing that, though, it takes the community. And that's my goal out of this.
Warden adds the next community watch meeting in April will be in Devola, followed by the Lowell and Beverly Waterford area.